Charles Oliveira gets the job done against BENEIL DARIUSH in the co-main event, which was the people's main event, because the main event, I mean, it went as expected. But Charles Oliveira, man, I gotta tell you, bro, I'm so happy that I was wrong in my prediction. I predicted that Oliveira will lose to BENEIL DARIUSH by decision, and I was wrong, and I'm happy about it. I'm a big Oliveira fan. I've been an Oliveira fan obviously since for a while now, actually. He's one of the most entertaining fighters in the game today, and he proved it once again with a great finish in the first round against BENEIL DARIUSH by TKO. Fantastic fight from him, honestly, where he didn't really take too much damage, so he'll be ready if they give him the fight in October in Abu Dhabi against Islam Makhachev, which should be the fight. You need to give this man a rematch. He was just a champion and beat probably the top contender in the division in BENEIL DARIUSH. You got to give him the fight now, since he did beat him dominantly. Like, he destroyed BENEIL DARIUSH. He hit him with a clean head kick, hit him with a nice low combo, and then dropped him and then finished him off on the ground. Pause. And it was a great performance from Charles Oliveira, man. A great comeback victory after a loss. And BENEIL DARIUSH, obviously, I guess back to the drawing board. We'll see what he does after this. I like the fight between him and Fiziev. If they want to do that fight would be pretty interesting. Obviously, maybe give him another top 5 guy. Not entirely sure who, but, you know, you can definitely have some plans for BENEIL DARIUSH. It's unfortunate for him because he's been, you know, had a huge win streak. I believe it was an 8-fight win streak, and then this happens. But Charles Oliveira's on another level, man. I underestimated Charles Oliveira. His fight, bro, all of his fights are fantastic. Like, especially of the last, like, what, 5 fights that he's had are just entertaining. He always puts on a show, and he put on a show for the Canadians, and it was a great performance by him, man. I mean, this was the best, bro. To me, this was one of the best Oliveira performances that he's had, because he did not get, you know, obviously knocked down by BENEIL DARIUSH. He did not really take too much damage in this fight. Yes, did he get ground and pounded a little bit here and there from BENEIL DARIUSH? Yes, but he was able to get up, and he was able to, bro, his striking was fantastic. This was some great striking from Charles Oliveira, but the head kicks were great early on, and then he obviously got taken down. But just overall, a great fight from Charles Oliveira, and he gets the finish, and I'm super happy. I was super excited when he won. Even though I picked against him, I will not. I mean, well, I will pick him. I'll probably pick against him against Islam Makhachev again, because Islam to me is a better fighter. But we'll get into that when that fight gets announced. Hopefully, that fight gets announced. There's no other fight. Listen, I don't care about Dustin Poirier or Justin Gaethje getting in the next fight. I don't think they have a chance to get Islam. At least you have a little bit of an inkling of a chance for Charles Oliveira to win the fight because of the resilience, because of his ground game, because of his striking, which, listen, he looked fantastic. He looked revitalized. He definitely looked a lot different than that Islam Makhachev. He looked different from his last few fights when he was champion. And now he's still the #1 contender after this, and he should be the #1 guy. He needs to get that title shot. If he doesn't get that title shot, it is a disgrace to the sport. It is a disgrace to the lightweight division. He is the guy to face Islam Makhachev next. If it's not him, then this sport is a fucking disgrace. This organization is a fucking disgrace. Nobody else deserves it more than Charles Oliveira. He was just a champion. So give him the title shot, please. Okay? But congratulations to Charles Oliveira. He spoke English, which was great. It popped the crowd. It was fantastic. And he won. He was sitting on top of the cage, crying. It was a beautiful moment. He is a fucking superstar. He is a fucking superstar. There's no other way to put it. He will be the most talked about person coming out of this event. Not Amanda Nunes, not anybody else. It's him. He is that guy. And I really do hope when he rematches Islam that he beats Islam. I'm hoping, we can all hope for Charles Oliveira to beat Islam Makhachev. Well, obviously the Islam fans will be rooting for Islam, but I'm rooting for Charles Oliveira. Okay? Like the video if you're trying. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, I think the majority of people are rooting for Charles. I think Charles is just a likable guy. He's a great bro. He's a great fighter, and he just seems like a genuine dude. And all of his, bro, I mean, this past, like I said, 5 fights have been just utter bangers. So let's just hope that the next one, he will be the new champion. But let's get into the rest of the fights real quick. I wanted to watch the Teofimo fight instead of the main event, but the Charles fight was happening during the main event of Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor. And I missed it. I watched, like, I believe the last round, and Teofimo dominated. I didn't get to watch the fight. Apparently, Teofimo Lopez dominated Josh Taylor. I'll get into that maybe another day, and I'll talk about that. But, yeah, I literally clicked. As soon as I saw the post-fight interview with Daniel Cormier and Charles Oliveira, I went to the next channel. I went to ESPN, and I wanted to see if the fight was going to happen. And literally the fight was pretty much about to be over in the 12th round. So, there you go. Whatever. Anyway, let's get into the main event real quick. Who fucking cares? Amanda Nunes fought. Amanda Nunes dominated. It was a 50-44 in my fight card. Unofficial fight shit. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, we all knew that this was going to happen. It was pretty fucking obvious. Irene Aldana is not ready for this moment. I knew that she wasn't fucking ready. We would have had to hope that you get a knockout just out of nowhere on Amanda Nunes, just like how Juliana Pena did it, and she was able to submit Amanda Nunes. That's the only way that she would have won. She would definitely not would have won by decision. Amanda Nunes usually dominates the whole fight. You have to get her out in early. You know what I mean? You have to finish Amanda Nunes in order to win. And Irene Aldana did not do that. She was not aggressive. It reminded me of the Megan Anderson fight. It was not as bad, but it was still pretty bad. Not a great performance from Aldana whatsoever. She really didn't do anything to say, oh yeah, she has a chance. Like, the whole fight, I was like, yeah, dude, this is just going to be an easy decision from Amanda Nunes. A unanimous decision by far. You know, a few 10-8 rounds here and there, and that's what it was. What is next for Amanda Nunes? Listen, I turned off the fight when it said, and still, and I turned off the fight. I didn't even fucking want to watch it anymore. I couldn't give a shit because I wanted to make this video and get it out as soon as possible. Yeah, what is next? Who the fuck cares? I guess Juliana Pena 3? I couldn't give a fuck. I really couldn't. Like, I don't think anybody gives a fuck. That fight does not intrigue me. If anything, that is a co-main event. That should not be a main event anywhere. Please stop putting Amanda Nunes in the main event. Nobody wants to see her in the main event. I'm telling you right now. So, anyway. Nate the Train lost. I'm pretty pissed about that because I wanted Nate to win. Dan Ige had a pretty good performance where he pretty much stole both of the rounds that he, obviously won. He stole the first and second round because Nate the Train got rocked and at the end of the round. And that pretty much gave the rounds to Dan Ige. Congrats to Dan Ige. Nate's, obviously back to the drawing board. But I'm still rooting for him because Nate Landwehr is a very entertaining fighter. He's great on the mic. He's very charismatic, and I'm hoping for him to obviously be get atop of the division of the featherweight division. I believe he's a featherweight. I'm hoping for him in the near future to obviously pick up some more wins and get ranked and stuff like that. I really am rooting for him still. Even after this performance, I'm still rooting for him because he's such an entertaining fighter. He's a great guy. Yeah, but he lost. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is late. And it's literally what the fuck time is it right now? I'm going to check right now. It's literally 1:17 in the morning. I have to go to sleep soon. So yeah, I'm going to try and get this video out for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon in another one. Peace out.